What's going on, guys? I'm with Moose, and today I'm back on my Braves franchise. And first up, we got to take a look at the DL, give you guys an update. If you guys missed the last episode or any previous episode, we actually have two guys on the DL, and two guys that I definitely thought were going to make a big impact this season. Of course, the main one is Dansby Swanson, out for 6 or more months with a torn ACL. Just a brutal injury. That was in the last video. He suffered that, and Arodys Vizcaino, kind of under the radar, got hurt in 2 previous episodes, or in episode 2 episodes back, with a shoulder separation, out for a couple months. And hopefully he'll come back in the middle of the season and pitch fine. But definitely a tough guy to replace out there in the bullpen. A guy that throws almost 100 miles an hour. Definitely going to be tough to replace him, but you got to do it. And of course, Dansby Swanson, very tough to replace as well, given the fact that he was basically the piece we wanted to build around him and Freddie Freeman, along with Julio Teheran, basically the 3 guys that I kind of wanted to build this franchise up with. And he goes down for essentially the entire season. There's no way he comes back unless something miraculous happens, which I'm pretty sure will not, but I guess you never know. And of course, we picked up Jimmy Rollins as our new shortstop. If you guys didn't see that in the last episode, that is something to be aware of. One thing I do want to know is every once in a while, at least for a decent amount of time, we probably are going to start Jace Peterson at shortstop against right-handed pitchers, that is, because Jimmy Rollins, not the greatest against right-handed pitching, but I do want to start Rollins there more because I think he gives us a better chance to win, I guess. In the end, obviously, he's a little bit worse against righties than Jace, but it's not like Jace is like an amazing right-handed hitter or anything like that, or right-handed pitching hitter. So, we're going to stick with Rollins for the most part, but you will see Jace Peterson a little bit more than you would have if Dansby Swanson was not out. But let's get into it. This is going to be a live sim video like we had a few videos back, or 2 videos back. That's basically how we're going to be doing it from now on. If you guys still enjoy them, we'll be doing a video like this, and then a video like we did previously where we play 2 or 3 games and post commentaried over them, whereas this is going to be all live. So let's see how we do here. We're going to sim through this date, see if we get any critical situations right away. Yuris Familia trying to close it out. Let's get a rally going. Freddie Freeman at the dish, no down in the bottom of the 9th inning. Let's see if we can tie this one up or even get a walk-off winner. Got a 1-1 count here against Familia. Rain coming down pretty heavily right now. Definitely going to be tough to pitch or even hit for that matter. Got a nice pitch to hit. I think we got a little bit under it though. Did we, or did we get enough? Oh, left fielder going very far out there onto the warning track. Unfortunately, he's going to reel that one in though. 0-2 count. Come on, Flowers. Got to put one in play at least. Don't want to strike out. And that's exactly what we do right there. Nice slider. Got me off balance, and there's 2 down now. What do you know? Jace Peterson at the plate now. Oh, he puts one into the gap, possibly. Can we get over the left fielder's head? There we go. Jace Peterson delivering for us here in the 9th. Can we go to 3rd? Nah, chill at 2nd. We'll take the double. Very nice. Now we just need a single, and this game is tied. How amazing would it be if Jimmy Rollins tied up the game? First game as a Brave. Not looking like it. Looks like a strikeout there. That is going to do it in this one. Mets take the victory 3-2. Nice save for Familia, working around that double in the 9th, and they take the win. So first game down, and we take the L as they dab in center field. Gotta love that, I guess. 3 straight L's here in the books. Let's get a victory now. Get one over here. Let's sim through the date, see if we get another critical situation. Looks like Texas has claimed a young catcher that I had actually put on waivers. So that's interesting. That's okay, I guess. And man, we just lost a bunch more in a row. That Dansby Swanson loss actually ended up meaning real losses for us in real baseball games. So look at, what is that, 6 in a row. We need to make something happen against Houston here. Interleague series. We lose one, win the next one. Still no critical situations. Kind of odd right there, but I guess we'll take it. Let's sim through here. See what we get. Looks like David Freitas has sustained an ACL sprain in Double-A. We'll put that on auto, and hopefully they'll take care of it down there. Critical situation here. Game tied 0-0. Tied game, but Stanton ended with a walk-off. Time to clamp it down. Let's get it. Looks like Teheran pitched a nice game. 7 innings, only 3 hits, no earned runs. But we got to hop in here with Jim Johnson and finish out the 9th and move on and hopefully get a run in the next inning. Here's Giancarlo Stanton, definitely a fearsome hitter. We're going to be trying to throw a lot of sinkers down in the zone, try to keep the ball away from the middle where he can actually put one in the seats. Looks like an easy out here to, I think that's Jace Peterson over there at short. Oh my goodness. Close play, kind of a lackadaisical throw, but I think he was out. Justin Bohr, the batter now, got to clamp down. Still don't want to take it too easily. Looks like an easy out once again. Oh, might be a bad throw, though, and it is off the line. That was on me. Bad throw, error right there, and Bohr's reaching. They got a chance here in the ninth. You guys can see right here. Very easy play, honestly. I just rushed it, kind of, and made a really bad throw there with Moustakas. And off the line, Freeman couldn't handle it, even if he did. Can't imagine I was able to tag him, and they got a base runner here. Another easy out here. Can we actually convert this one? Yes, we can. Moving into the 10th inning, we'll see if we can put something on the board and take this W. Got exactly who I want at the plate, Freddie Freeman. Can we do some damage here? Looks like we put this one in the gap, maybe. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Very, very nice for Freeman. Setting the table early and getting us a runner on base right away. Kemp, great pitch to hit. This one deep left. He knows it's out of here. Way gone. That's a Stanton-esque home run. Oh my goodness. Matt Kemp delivering with a 2-run towering shot to left field. And Phelps can only watch as that one sails out of here in Miami. Unbelievable home run. I got to see how far that was. That was incredible. Absolutely crushed it. Got show track on here. 110 mile an hour exit velocity with a 30-degree launch angle. And this one was just going to the moon. I think he hit the back wall out there. In the air for 6 seconds with a distance of 459. Matt Kemp got a hold of that one, and it's not coming back. Oh, and Tyler Flowers gets in on the action as well. Did not see that coming whatsoever. But hey, Tyler Flowers with a home run once again. That gives us 3 runs on the board now. A nice little cushion there going into the bottom of the 10th inning. Flowers on the board with a home run once again. Let's see how far this one went. Nice swing, just beautiful. Tyler Flowers sending that one into left, and that one, actually no distance on it yet. Maybe they're still trying to tabulate that up. And now Emilio Bonifacio getting into one. Is this one going to go out as well? Emilio, gone! Unreal. I did not see that coming whatsoever. 3 home runs out of nowhere. Did not score a single run all game. They put us in the critical situation. We get out of it and then hit 3 dingers here with an unlikely cast too, including Emilio Bonifacio of all people. First home run of the season, 414 feet. Did not get cheated whatsoever. Bonifacio giving us a nice 4-run lead now. Potentially the last batter of the game here. Jonathan Papelbon on. Closing it out, and there we go. Easy fly out to Bonifacio, and right, he reels it in, and we take the victory. Very nice win, of course. Jim Johnson getting us that good 9th inning, and then the 3 home runs out of nowhere. Matt Kemp with an absolute blast. Tyler Flowers and Emilio Bonifacio following him up as well with solo shots of their own. We get the 4-0 victory, very much needed for sure, and hopefully that gives us some good vibes moving into the next few games we have. Like I said, guys, much needed victory there. Definitely, the win in Houston was nice as well, but this was gigantic. Gets us back to 17-17, an even record, and giving us a real chance to make some moves here. Last couple games against Miami and then a few in Toronto. Definitely an interesting series. Got another critical situation here, up 1-0. Jim Johnson on the hill, JT Realmuto on second base, Tyler Moore at the dish. We'll see what we can do here. Let's get out of this one. Jim Johnson need just 1 out to end it and get another victory. 1-0 count. Let's go, Jim. Get this one across. Ooh, fouled off to the right. That was hit pretty well. Let's go to a curveball here. See if we can drop one in there for a strike. Good release. Got the grounder that we needed. Oh my goodness, Jimmy Rollins. Whew, giving us a heart attack there. Don't know what he was doing over there. Maybe not the greatest signing in the world in terms of defense, but hey, still made the play, still got the victory. 1-0 win, and Jim Johnson once again proving that he is our closer for the time being, and definitely for the foreseeable future. Really making some great plays this season so far. 1-0 victory, another nice win with the nice black uniforms as well. A nice 3-game winning streak gets us above 500 once again. Let's go sim through this date, see what we get. Got a critical situation after a loss in the final game of the Miami series. First game of the Blue Jays series. Looks like we're down by 1. We already scored 1 in the 9th. 2 down. Jace Peterson at the plate against Joe Smith. We got a couple guys on base. This is a huge opportunity to tie this one or even potentially take the lead. Let's get into it and win this ball game. Jace Peterson up at the plate now, only hitting .233 with 1 home run and 4 RBI. We'll see what he can do. There's 2 down. Need a base hit big time against Joe Smith. Let's see what we can do right here. Get a nice pitch to hit. This one better get in the stands, foul, and it does not. Reeled in by the right fielder. And just like that, 1 pitch, 1 out, and we are out of this one. We lose the game 3-2, and I guess that's how it goes. You know, I thought I had a good pitch to hit, kind of pulled it a little bit too much, a little early on it, and that'll do it for this one. We take the loss in game number 1 against the Blue Jays. Just as quick as we had a 3-game win streak, we have a 2-game losing streak. Need to get this win against the Blue Jays, and yes, we do. 7-3 as Jaime Garcia gets us the victory there. Tehran on the hill here against the Blue Jays. Actually, a home-and-home series. Just realized it. We were at their place. Now they're at our place for a couple games. We'll see if we can take a couple wins. We got basically our 2 aces so far this season in Julio Tehran and Mike Foltynewicz on the hill. Let's see what we can do. We take 2 L's, though, at home. We have been terrible at home. I saw a stat before the previous game that said we were something like 5-9, so I guess now we're 5-11 at home. Not a good look whatsoever. Let's sim through this Washington series and then probably call it a video and show you guys some stats and whatnot. See if there's any more critical situations. David Freitas is no longer injured. What would I like to do? I'll auto-utilize. That's a AA player. Don't care too much about that. Here we go, though. Critical situation. Freddie Freeman at the plate, of course, our best hitter. 5-5. We're at home. Have a chance to walk it off. It's telling me to walk it off, Slugger. So let's get into this one. Let's rip a home run and send the Braves fans home happy. Here we go, Freddie hitting .280, .368 on base percentage. Got a great chance to win this one right here, right now. Can we do it? Freddie Freeman, come on, baby. Give me a good pitch to hit. Let me put one in the gap, and let me end this one. Ah, that's a high strike. I don't know about that one. Got a 1-2 count here to Freeman. 2 down. Got to at least get a base hit to continue this rally potentially, and this one looks like an easy fly out to center field. Got a little bit too far under that one, and we're moving into extra innings and seeing if we can do some damage there. Just like that, they have 2 guys on here against Jim Johnson, looking for a big-time double play with that sinker ball. Definitely needs something on the ground here. Turn 2, maybe even pull a triple play out of nowhere. That would be incredible, but we'll see. Anthony Rendon at the plate right now. We're giving him a steady diet of sinkers, and that one a little bit too high up. Whew, Chase Darno making the nice play, but Bryce Harper moving over to third on the sacrifice fly. Gigantic batter here, and Adam Lind need a nice double play. Nice clean sinker. Don't want to miss. You know, that's the problem that I've been having a little bit with Jim Johnson. I've been leaving it up, and that one a little bit too far up as well. He rips a single into left field. That's going to be a base hit, and we got some work to do in the bottom of the 10th. There we go. Double play ball right here. Need it right here. Let's turn it nice and easy. Whew, good pick at first by Freeman. That could have been really bad, but we do give up the game-leading run, and the Nationals take the lead here in the 10th. Kurt Suzuki at the plate here, hitting under 200. Definitely not how you want to see it happen, but hey, 200 or not, he's getting the base hit here, and we're giving ourselves a chance in here in the bottom of the 10th. Gets a nice pitch to hit. There we go, in the gap, potentially. Oh, it's going to be caught by the left fielder out there. A little bit of an errant throw. Hold up at first, though. 0-2 count, got to put one in play, got to put bat on the ball. Gets a nice pitch to hit, puts it into right field. Ah, damn, I thought I got a little bit more of that one. Instead, routine fly out to right field, and we take the L in this one. Nationals taking the victory, and we continue this kind of skid we're on here. 4 straight losses here. Can we close out the video and the series with a victory? Jaime Garcia on the hill. Let's sim through the date. We get a win. Very nice to see. Looks like Sam Freeman picked up the victory. Now we're 20-23. Let's take a quick roundup of the league. Where are we at? Got some acquisition things going on here from the assistant GM. Looks like the Padres had made a move to beef up their roster. They called up Corey Spangenberg, who I guess is a top prospect in this game, but he's played in the MLB a decent amount. And the Nationals actually promoted their top prospect, Trevor Gott. That's very interesting to see. So, you know, could have some implications down the road. But let's see what we got in terms of standings and whatnot. Looks like we're 7.5 back. I think coming into the video, we were, you know, only a half game, maybe a game or 2 back. Now we are 7.5 back. And that's what happens when you lose, I don't even know, what was that, like 10 out of 12, 10 out of 13 games. Really had a rough go of it. And, of course, the Nationals, you know, pulling away. That's kind of what we expected the whole time. Nationals an absolutely tremendous team, great roster, up and down, great hitting, amazing pitching as well with of course Max Scherzer, Steven Strasburg, really solid team. The only question really was that bullpen, and so far they've been pretty good. The Mets also hanging around with a solid record, 23-21. I'm sure they're in the mix in the wild card, and certainly not out of the division either. Only 5 games back. Anything can happen, of course. We're only in mid-May. Marlins still kind of hanging around there, and so are we. And the Phillies kind of sliding down, already 11 games out. We're trying to hold on, make some noise. I definitely don't expect to challenge for the division this season, especially with Swanson out now. It's going to be very tough to do just that. But I want to, be competitive. I want to try to finish around the 81-81 mark. That would be fantastic if we could finish right around that 500 mark, show some improvement, and really make some noise. Let's see what else is going on in the league. Looks like the Cubs and the Cardinals, of course, are going to be leading the NL Central. Pirates right there, though, as well. The Brewers and Reds pretty far back. Then we got the NL West. Giants and Dodgers, as kind of expected, going to be duking it out there. Padres not very good at all. Rockies actually very, disappointing, with a great offense that they have. Really not playing well at all there. So that's that. The NL wild card, we're only 3.5 back of that. Of course, it's a little early to be looking at wild card standings, but hey, it's there if we want to go for it. Wow, actually the Rays leading the AL East. That is a shock to me, at least. The Red Sox with a terrible record, 18-26. Of course, my favorite team in real life, and hopefully they can turn that around. Obviously, hopefully they do better than that in real life. But the Rays, very surprisingly, 26-20, and the Blue Jays right behind them. The AL East looks like a fun, division to watch this season. Then we have the AL Central, Tigers, Royals, and Indians all bunched up there with the Twins only a few back, and even the White Sox kind of hanging around a little bit by virtue of the other teams not really pulling away. So that's something to keep our eye on. And then the Athletics out of nowhere, and the Angels leading the AL West. Wow, the two most unlikely teams, in my opinion, leading out there with the Astros hanging in, Mariners under 500, and the Rangers very much underperforming with a pretty bad record. Let's see what the AL wildcard's looking like. Got the Angels and Blue Jays tied for first with the Yankees, Astros, Tigers, Royals all very close behind. Now let's take a look over at our at league leaders. Actually, I was going to take a look at our stats, but might as well take a look at league leaders. We're a decent way into the season. Let's see how everyone shapes up. We'll just look at the NL for now. You got Chris Bryant leading in batting average. Let's see who our closest competitor is to him. 345 is the top. Do we have anybody even above 300? That's a great question. And looks like Brandon Phillips at 288 is going to be our leader in 31st in the league. That's very interesting to see. Let's keep rolling though. Hits, don't care too much about that. It's kind of a random stat. Doubles, let's see if anybody's up here. Actually, Ender Enciarte, he's been fantastic for me, honestly. Hitting 278, you guys can see there in the bottom left. Really, a solid year so far for him. 3 home runs, 2 steals. Would like to get the steal number up, but in general, a solid year for him. Triples, that's kind of just super random, so I'm not going to bother with that. Home runs, though, Jay Bruce actually putting on a show in New York with 15 home runs so far. Joey Votto with 13, Gregory Polanco with 13 as well. Let's see where we are on this list. Looks like nobody on our team has at least 10, but Matt Kemp with 9. Like I was mentioning, he's been having a great year for us so far. 895 OPS, you guys can see there. Really anchoring the middle of that order and giving us a real threat behind a guy like Freddie Freeman, who's always going to be our best hitter, of course, in the middle, but you need a guy to protect him when possible. RBI, actually, Matt Kemp leads the entire NL in RBIs with 38. Let's see if he leads the actual league in it as well. Looks like he's tied with Justin Upton for the league lead with 38 ribbies. Very, very nice. And, Matt Kemp, what can I say about him? He's been absolutely tremendous for us and really much needed. Let's keep rolling those stolen bases. I don't think we have very many at all. I'm not even going to bother. On base, don't care too much about all this stuff. It's important, obviously, but generally not, too, crazy, at least in terms of our players right now. Look at Gregory Polanco, though. I mean, these stats are incredible. 331 average, 392 on base, over 1,000 OPS with 13 home runs. It's just a great year so far for Polanco. Definitely on the MVP watch for sure. Wins, don't care about wins at all as a pitcher, honestly, but saves, let's see where we are here with Jim Johnson. You have 9 saves. He's had a good year so far, 147 ERA with under a 1 whip. Good year so far. Has had his up and downs, of course, but generally overall, I've been happy with his performance. ERA, I think we have a couple close. Yeah, Tehran with a 2.38 ERA, been very good for us so far. And let's see, I think Mike Fultonowitz is close by as well. Looks like Jaime Garcia 3.47. Maybe Fulte had a bad game that we missed during that sim. because I think he was doing really well before. Actually, yeah, I kind of want to take a look at that real fast. Let's see. Mike Fultonowicz has a 3.19 ERA, so I must have missed him when I was scrolling through there. Not too bad at all, though. Let's see what everybody else has. R.A. Dickey with a 4.35, Jaime Garcia 3.47, and Bartolo Colon with a 4.89 ERA. Definitely struggling right now, and definitely got to get him going. But that will do it for the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below, and let me know what else you want to see from the series. Let me know if you enjoyed today's episode, and give a comment for Matt Kemp, just killing it all around. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.